Ndewo Igbo n'olu ndị ọma eji eme ọnụ, anyị ekele na mbata gị n'ụlọ ọrụ mgbasa ozi abụọ na Igbo 3.5 FM. N'ụbọchị taata bụ Tọzdee, bụrụ ụbọchị iri na ise n'ime ọnwa Septemba 2022. Taa bụkwa ahịa Orie, anyị asị ka oge taa wetara anyị ụfọdụ mmadụ. Naanị nkeji abụọ ka ojikọta elekere asaa n'ụtụtụ. Ka anyị gbapụ ya ọsọ jee zie ozi laghachite azụ nwee ike ịkụpụta n'egwuregwu na akwụkwọ akụkọ anyị jikọta taa. Nọnyere anyị ka anyị na-abịa. Joining n'ọrụ mgbasa ozi abụọ na Igbo 3.5 FM, the newspaper headlines nke ụbọchị tata. Anyị ji akwụkwọ akụkọ Punch, Guardian, Nation, Tribune, Daily Trust, Vanguard, Wisdom, Sun wee bata n'ụtụtụ ahụ. Anyị na-arịọ gị ma ọ bụrụ na ọ bịara gị ime chebe na Facebook page anyị isonyere anyị n'ebe ọ na-adị 103.5 FM n'ebe ahụ edebere anyị akwụkwọ n'ihe ndị anyị ga-agụpụtara ndị n'ụtụtụ a, ma ọ bụ n'istream anyị online na mixlr.com/gistfm. Zitere anyị akwụkwọ na SMS maọkwa na WhatsApp anyị bụ 08096661035. Aha m bụ Odiba.
And I'm Martin. Let's get started with the Guardian newspaper. Buhari supplicates for peaceful 2023 polls, pledges fairness. Be courageous to save PDP. Ibazu challenges Board of Trustee. Abia APC crisis to be resolved as reconciliation panel submits report. Improve funding of varsities. Pro-chancellors urge federal governments, states. 48 Anambra monarchs fear dethronement as Tagbo drags them to court today. Federal Executive Council okays 28.1 billion naira for augmentation of Abuja infrastructure. Southwest PDP resolves to back Atiku as Makinde insists Ayu must go. Kari lauds Buhari for freeing NMPC to operate. Police Service Commission Chairman Smith resigns amid the recruitment controversy. Supreme Court affirms Odi Ebonyi PDP Guba candidate. Osibanjo, why Nigeria should benefit more from its gas reserves. Gani Adams wants Southwest leaders, stakeholders to rejuvenate OPC in Yorubaland. Lagos University Teaching Hospital harps on mental well-being at workplaces. You are sleeping, Mr. President. PDP chief replies Buhari. Federal government in fresh collaboration with UNICEF for sustainable water supply in Gubwa areas. Global Fund says no fraud in Nigeria's HIV fund management. Coalition of United Political Parties raises the alarm over alleged adulteration of voter register. No presidential candidate can win at first ballot, says Hunkuyi. Buhari to present 2023 budget in October, Bajabiamila. Ayu must step down to allow Southerners in PDP's top hierarchy, Makinde. National Assembly engaged foreign experts to train 50 staffers on legislative activities. Ipanyoba attack is condemnable. Buhari. Ayade locks out government house workers for lateness. You have written your own history, Buhari tells Ozodemma. Federal government recovered 2.6 trillion naira revenue from oil coils. Nigeria Extractive Industries Transparency Initiative. PDP chairman Ayu begins 14-day trip to Europe Wednesday. 15 presidential candidates accuse Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry of bias over non-invitation to Palais. Ondo, Edo, Bauchi recorded 70% Lassa fever cases, says Nigerian Center for Disease Control. And lastly, APC dressing Nigeria in borrowed robes. Atiku slams Buhari's policies.
Now, Daily Trust. Senators OK Orasanya reports say over 400 MDAs risk scrapping. Senators OK Orasanya reports say over 400 MDAs risk scrapping. Real reason INEC delisted over 1 million new registrants. Real reason INEC delisted over 1 million new registrants. Gridlock, motorists, party chieftains, others push for relocation of APC headquarters. Mr. President, Mr. Politician, where is your certificate? Mr. Politician, where is your certificate? World number one coup out until late October. World number one coup out until late October. Gavi signs Barcelona deal with £1 billion release clause. Amusan, grooming, signpost future of Nigeria's athletes. Darie, Nigeria Football Federation election, I have not stepped down, says Amadu. Grassroots development, key to Nigeria football growth. Hashtag MPFL transfer ends September 30 as 2022-2023 season looms. Akeredolu, Adebayo, chair Southwest Advisory Committee for Tinubu. Runoff imminent in 2023 presidential poll. Senator Kunkoye. 20 PDP primary. Court adjourns suit against Atiku Tinubu. PDP primary. Court adjourns suit against Atiku Tambuwal to September 21. Southwest PDP beats Atiku, demands Ayu's resignation. International Day to Protect Education. Why states must implement Safe Schools Declaration. Why more Kaduna farmers are embracing ginger. LESG vows to drive transformation as Ehimbeti Summit draws near. Africa Airlines traffic rose by 84.8%. IATA. Why electric vehicles have an edge over petrol variants. NADCC, NADDCVG. Nigeria, Morocco signed 7,000-kilometer gas pipeline deal today. Flutterwave enables e-Naira collection for businesses in Nigeria. REA orders to generate 1,000 megawatt solar energy for Wuse market. Port Harcourt refinery will resume production by December. Federal government. Nigeria, French agency sign €25 million deal for power transmission projects. 9 years after privatization, GINCOS, Discos incapacitated to run power sector employees. Buhari to present 19.76 trillion naira 2023 budget, October, Bajabiamila. Nigerian agricultural prowess and current insecurity. Worrisome 40% COVID-19 vaccination in FCT. Governor Fintiri and the complex cattle tax increment. It's all about security. Ajokuta Steel Company, stop the wastage. Kashim Shettima, Portrait of a detribalized leader. Poultry farmer wins 1 million naira in Raven bank promo. Woman arraigned for biting off man's finger. Corpse with bruises found in Abuja. Dad arrested for stealing generator. Okada rider backs life jail for raping pupil in Ekiti. Police kill kidnappers sharing ransom in forest. Police kill three kidnappers, rescue 1-year-old baby. Hunters arrest four kidnappers who killed NSCDC operative in Ekiti. Customs intercept two adulterated diesel tankers in Ogun. Igbo in cafe commend government over shops allocation. Igbo in Kefi commend government over shops allocation. CUPP raises alarm over alleged plot to stop use of beavers for 2023 elections. Zulu opens new school in Buratai, directs recruitment of 20 teachers. Repentant kidnapper kill colleague in Kano. Foundation launches Skills Center for Less Privileged in Abuja. Why our son set house, kids ablaze, Kwara family. P2B is a paperweight politician, Reno Omokri. Stop setting unreasonable target for staff, Bankers Institute tells banks. Buhari government has neglected IDPs in camps, Benue. Hashtag EndSARS. Panel awards 289 million naira compensation to 74 beneficiaries. Court sets date for ruling in Baba Ijecha's bail application appeal. India, Nigerian cultures fuse with Dance Naija Dance. Foreigners' name flooded INEC delisted voters register. Opposition party. Strike. Litigation won't send lecturers back to classroom. Youth group tells federal government. Port Harcourt refinery will resume production by December. Federal government. Why Nigeria should benefit more from its gas reserves. Osibanjo. Obama Kitty Group of Benin Golf Club tournament celebrates engineer Kingsley Okumbo at 60. Supreme Court declare Odi as PDP governorship candidate for Ebonyi. Buhari will present 19.76 trillion naira 2023 budget in October. Gbajabiamila. Ayu can't go now. Atiku replies Makinde. JAMB set JAMB seeks total autonomy, removal from national budget. Police Commission Chairman Musliu Smith resigns amid recruitment crisis. 2023 will campaign with solution, not mere promises. Accord Party. ASU strike. Students have no right to block Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. Fashola. Senator Gaya's son dies in Abuja. PDP crisis. Ayu must go. Makinde tells Atiku. 23 trained victims. 23 trained victims still in captivity 186 days after abduction. No plans to sell Kanu Sharia courts. US police illegally tracking people's phone reports. Girls, women seek access to sexual reproductive rights in Kaduna. 2023 poll will be an unusual election, says Shegun Showumi. My life is in danger. Nigerian prof who criticized Queen Elizabeth cries out. In the law is an ass. Adedokun curates breakfast tales. In the law is an ass. Adedokun curates breakfast tales. Zulum inaugurates school in Buratai, directs hiring of teachers from host community. Security experts fault Lai Mohammed terrorist decimation claim. Security expert faults Lai Mohammed terrorist decimation claim. Atiku overcome poverty, built house for mother at 15. Campaign spokesman. Flood hit 200 households in Makurdi, Sema. 10 killed in twin airstrikes in Ethiopia. Insecurity. Northern governors, monarchs ban state police.
Now we move over to the Punch newspaper. Federal government's suit against ASU, ill-conceived, sans. Tackle insecurity. Christian Association of Nigeria, Anglican primate tell federal government. Alafin, ex-Methodist bishop appears for screening, raises questions. Police Service Commission Chairman Smith resigns amid police recruitment crisis. Flood wreaks havoc in Borno, Benue. Governments intervene. Court rules on Baba Ijecha's bail application Monday. Atiku, Wabara meets aggrieved governors. Makinde demands Ayu's exit. JAMB seeks financial autonomy, wants exam fee hike. Pro-chancellors, vice-chancellors intervene in ASU's 7-month strike. Buhari, Ngige condemn attack on Ifeanyi Uba. Serena Williams teases tennis return, hails Brady's comeback. Monthly rent, cosmetic solution to housing wheel challenges. Lawyer. Federal government targets December for vaccine plants in Ota. Urosheinka Center for Investigative Journalism presents report on gender-based violence. Sanwo-Olu promises to support human development. Embrace proper waste management, Lagos government tells residents. Boundary disputes not solely responsible for deaths. Association accuses Lagos Surveyor General of disobeying court judgment. Babcock Hospital performed over 959 open heart surgeries, Vice Chancellor. Internally displaced persons deliver 24 babies in Chiroro Hospital. Hashtag EndSARS. Panel awards 289 million naira compensation to 74 victims. Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency donates educational materials to Taraba School. Kwara governor meets principals, promises to upgrade schools. Kanu Deputy Governor lauds beverage brand. NMPC kicks over invitation by Senate. Illegal protests. Withdraw Fashola's son. National Association of Nigerian Students tells committee. Obi, supporters comply with IPOB's directives. Omokri. JAMB seeks financial autonomy, forces exam fee reduction. Recruitment crisis. We've taken this. Poba's brother, others detained in extortion cases. Sources. Fuel scarcity hits rivers as tanker drivers protest. Insecurity. Federal government strengthens border control, management. And still on the story is making the headlines on the Punch newspaper this morning. Cancer. Lack of data worries Kogi medical experts. Gombe women protest killing of husbands by headsmen. Ayu's resignation achievable, Atiku replies Makinde. PDP primary, Wike lawyer's sickness stalls hearing. Abiodun set to create committee on school rehabilitation. Man bags life imprisonment for raping 9-year-old girl. Group vows to win 14 million votes for Tinubu. Renovation. Reps move plenary to temporary chamber. Obership tussle. Abiodun vows to expose perpetrators. Address bad roads. Gombe government urges building institute. Kogi. National Directorate of Employment trains unemployed youths, women in agriculture. Customs seize 2 tankers of adulterated diesel. Strike. Blocking Lagos-Ibadan Expressway illegal. Federal government tells National National Association of Nigerian Students. Edo, police kill suspected kidnappers, rescue 13-month-old baby. Police kill suspected kidnappers, rescue 13-month-old baby. Atiku plans $10 billion economic palliative for agric orders. Ganduje commiserates with Senator Gaya over son's death. Ex-Ohaneze leader, part of Southeast security challenges, IPOB. Americans to pay for COVID-19 vaccines, treatments. Strike. National Association of Nigerian Students redirects protests to PDP stakeholders meeting. Benue government accuses herdsmen of destroying infrastructure. Floods destroy 200 households in Makode. I am awaiting military response to Oba's attack. Buhari. Buhari presides over Federal Executive Council meeting at Villa. Gogo loses appeal against record EU antitrust fine. Group intervenes in Ogun low-income school, renovates classrooms. NMPC, Morocco to sign gas pipeline memorandum of understanding Thursday. Group Lord Soludo for selling factional monarchs palace. Buhari, APC have kept promise of relegating Nigeria, autumn. Police get 431 petitions over cops' misconduct. Nigerian Security Civil Defense Corps, Immigration, orders officers to write promotion exam. I have done well, says Buhari. Strike. Motorists stranded as students block Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. Woman robs bank to pay sister's cancer treatment. Lady offers Ekweremado's daughter kidney. Family kicks. And lastly, Southwest. Development agenda for Western Nigeria moves to stem doctors' exodus effect.
Now, Vanguard newspaper, Osun governorship poll, Oyetola Adeleke disagree on over voting allegation, Yaga. Osun governorship poll, Oyetola Adeleke disagree on over voting allegations, Yaga reports. Insecurity, be vigilant, Gani Adams tells Southwest leaders, residents. Insecurity, be vigilant, Gani Adams tells Southwest leaders, residents. Lagos government alerts residents over environmental danger in 5 local governments. Lagos government alerts residents over environmental danger in 5 local governments. Electricity worker demands reversal of power sector privatization. Electricity worker demands reversal of power sector privatization. Niger Delta militants at war over pipelines surveillance contracts. Musliu Smith resigns as PSC chairman. Musliu Smith resigns as PSC chairman. ASU strike. Students blocking Lagos-Ibadan Expressway violating law. Federal government. ASU strike. Students blocking Lagos-Ibadan Expressway violating law. Federal government. Low revenue. Over 400 MDAs risk scrapping. Senate. Obaseki to hire experienced retired civil servant for service delivery. 2023 elections. We will be campaigning with solutions, not mere promises. Accords Imumulen. NCPC boss tasks public servants on asset declaration. We've taken steps to improve 2023 Hajj for Nigerian pilgrims. NACOM CEO. IG charges security stakeholders to utilize cybercrime portal. No fraud in Nigeria's HIV fund management. Global fund assets. How Atiku PDP engineered mass poverty on Nigerians. BMO set up local emergency committee for disaster management. NEMA tells state. Kogi communal crisis. Group begs federal government to end Ebura-Basa clashes. Follow your father's footsteps. Make Urobo nation proud. Monarch charge Dafinon. 2023, ex-military spokesman Enenche advises Nigerians to shelve divisive tendency. 2023, PDP must take decisions that will reposition it for victory. Igbazu, Lassa fever, three states lead with 70% cases, says NCDC. 2023, CUPP alleges existence of secret court action seeking to stop use of beavers. DSS told to arrest Gumi over alleged romance with bandits. Ogun now in project commission period. Ogun now in project commissioning period. Abiodun 2023. Beware of articles cabal in Enugu. Iyere warns P2B. Troops rescue six hostages in Kaduna community. PDP crisis. Nigerians won't trust us if we remove Ayu. Atiku. Buhari to present 2023 budget in October. Gbajabiamila. Attack on Oba. Ndị Anambra must not succumb to fear. Ngige. NIS unveils observatory report on migrant smuggling. Police kill three suspected kidnappers in Edo. Rescue 13-month-old baby.
And now we move over to the Nation newspaper. 2023, youths back Ugwain for Senate. Police Service Commission Chairman Smith resigns. End of COVID-19 in sight. World Health Organization assures countries. Hashtag EndSARS. Federal government pays 289 million naira to 74 victims of police brutality. Attack on Oba. Buhari expresses concern over armed groups. School celebrates 40 students for top performance in JAM, WAEC. School celebrates 40 students for top performance in JAM, WAEC. Ex-Sanu Share slams minister on no work, no pay. Anambra warns principals against unnecessary fees. 100 benefits from free medical outreach. Firm's chief gives 15 million naira to assist church members. Supporting Buhari's new vision for Niger Delta. We will continue to inspire audience with our platform. Makinde tackles Bolarumi over articles Palais in Oyo. And lastly, unpassive disrupt internet from November.
Many person who the newspaper headlines the 103.5 FM. Darling Sonera in a Facebook page at the 103.5 FM. No family streaming online. mixlr.com/gistfm. You can now on a WhatsApp number and SMS about 0809666105. Now this day newspaper. Osibanjo, use of gas as transition fuel will help. Osibanjo, use of gas as transition fuel will help. Buhari to present 19.76 trillion naira appropriation bill to National Assembly. Pipeline contract. Niger Delta Group tackle Ogbebo. End of COVID-19 insight, says World Health Organization chief. Power 20 governors' wives orders for BOWFT. Federal government, EU, AFD seal deal to boost Nigeria's power supply. PIA, Nigeria's planned deep-water project. NCDMB trains empowers 1,000 youths in GSM repair. Buhari plays attack on Uba as Ngige wants criminals arrested. No fraud in Nigeria's HIV fund management, says Global Fund. Modi, higher inflation will hamper economic investment. 30% of parents pay illegal exam fees for their children. Google loses appeal against record EU antitrust fine. Nigeria leading in Africa as global Bitcoin transaction. Lack of substantive NDDC board impeding development. 2023. Coalition of United Political Party alleges plot to stop use of beavers. Sack INEC chair. Embattled chairman of Police Service Commission, Musiliu Smith resigns. Konkuyi, there may be rerun in 2023 presidential poll. Yakubu, managing 2023 polls huge, but INEC will stand. National Hajj Commission of Nigeria to undertake Hajj passport management duties. Zulum appoints Usman Accountant General. Ayade, private sector investment key to economy. Police operatives kill two suspected kidnappers in Kwara. Catholic bishop commend Uzodinma for improved road. Benue lament 5 years of caring for displaced people. Kano denies selling Sahara courts to private individuals. 266.5 million naira fraud. Lawyer debunks claim against EFCC. Ndoma Eba tasks Nigeria Union of Journalists on welfare of members. Commercial motorcyclist bag life jail for raping minor in Ekiti. 2023. Our support for Tinubu is total, says OPC. Large crowd welcomes Kwankwaso to Minna. Ayade locks out government house workers for lateness in Cross River. Foundation moves to raise entrepreneurs to grow cottage houses. Sheriff hosts Red Devil, other Europa League games. 2023. PDP chieftain urges Southwest leaders to unite. Demolition. Lagos community seeks Sanwo-Olu's intervention. Supreme Court declares Ifeanyi Odi Ebonyi PDP gubernatorial candidate. Atiku, PDP constitution must be amended to remove Ayu. Okowa most qualified running mate, says Ayu. Akwa Ibom losing benefits over refusal to sign on to OGP. Buhari to present Alabia. 2023 Dogara Babachir intensify consultations over Muslim ticket. Ayu leaves for Europe, hands over to deputy. Bauchi PDP elders tackle SSG over neglect. MTEF JAMB seeks autonomy, hike in registration fees. NILDS stresses continuation capacity development for journalists.
And now we move over to the Premium Times. 2023, Supreme Court affirms Chukwuma Ifeanyi as Ebonyi PDP governorship candidate. Kinship tussle leads to bloodshed in Ogun community. Abuja, hashtag NSAS panel awards another 289 million naira compensation to victims of police brutality. JAMB wants increments in registration fees, rejects annual budgetary allocation. African Union sets for more rigorous sanctions on African coup plotters. Why we can't stop demolition of illegal buildings in Abuja. Buhari blames Nigerian elite for insecurity, poor infrastructure. And lastly, does Africa gain from WTO's landmark fishing subsidized deal?
Nason newspaper, recruitment controversy, EFC chairman Smith resigns. Tribute pour in as Onabule goes home. Ezigbo Mekong, Eze Neche condemns attack on Ifeanyi. Police kill two kidnappers, rescue two victims in Kwara. Power. Federal government, EU, AFD sign €25 million to strengthen electricity grid in Northwest. You've done well. We back your senatorial bid. Youth Coalition tells Ugwani. You've done well. We back your senatorial bid. Youth Coalition tells Ugwani. Hajj, how we negotiated overhead for pilgrims. Hassan, Nakon CEO. Abducted Imo monarch escapes from captivity, narrates ordeal. EFCC, Army collaborates on fight against terrorism financing. Ex-convict nabbed with stolen generating sets. Oshun suicide, my son was murdered. Mother of deceased alleges, demands probe. Federal government strengthens border control to tackle insecurity. Orders. Insecurity. Be vigilant. Gani Adam charges Southwest leaders, residents. We must exhibit sufficient courage to take decisions that will position party for victory. Igbazu. Technology exposed INEC to greater public scrutiny. Increased pressure. Yakubu. Commission under pressure to dump Beaver. CUPP. Ebonyi. Supreme Court affirms Odi authentic PDP Guba candidate. Muslim ticket. Recipe for Islamization says Anglican primate. Road to 2023. Insecurity worse now than under Jonathan. Senator Ajadi. PDP crisis. Ayu must step down. Southwest PDP insists. Wike's lawyer's illness stalls hearing in suit against PDP presidential candidate. 2023, Tinubu has never betrayed Yoruba interests. Kekemeke, 2023, police arrests Bayelsa Central PDP senatorial candidate over alleged forgery. CUPP alleges plot to compromise 2023 polls. PDP crisis. Ayu must step down. Southwest PDP insists. Energy crisis. EU chief wants to tap excess producer profits. Jubilation in Ebonyi as Supreme Court affirms Odi authentic PDP Guba candidates. Now Tribune, federal government restates commitment to growth of teaching profession. FCT Minister launds roadmap construction for donating 24 road signage. Bauchi Assembly passes bill on access to equal basic education. Para secondary school principals hail education development welfare. Kano State to establish board for traditional alternative medicine. Federal government to give 4,728 vulnerable citizens between 50,000 naira to 30,000 naira cash grant in Zamfara. Police recruitment. Ex-IG Musliu Smith resigns as chairman of Police Service Commission. We must exhibit sufficient courage to take decisions that will position PDP for victory in 2023. Strike, increase budgetary allocation to education sector. COPSUN urges political class. APC members defect to PDP in Sokoto. Federal government receives 604,800 J&J COVID-19 vaccines donation from MTN. FEC okays 28.4 billion naira augmentation for WASA. Federal, gov- Federal Capital Territory Infrastructure Development. Ayade performs groundbreaking for five-star hotel, says private sector investments key to economy. Absence of Wike's lawyer stalls hearing in suit challenging Atiku's emergence as PDP candidate. APC declares Southwest as no-go area for PDP Atiku in 2023. Na WhatsApp anyị mere ozi ndị mmadụ zitere onyinye nke si n'aka Edozie Ezeginugwu ihe Osilogbuike. 19.76 trillion naira budget proposal by Mr. President must capture capital expenditures and allocate at least 80% of its budget to education sector to solve the copious anomaly bedeviling that sector while security takes a lion's share too. In other hand, it is an aberration to equity and fairness for the North to produce a presidential flag-bearer and still occupy the party chairmanship position. As a matter of fact, upholding the principles of federal character, the national chairman of the PDP must, however, be zoned down to South for tranquility and a stake in the forthcoming election. Edozie Ezedinobu from Osile Ogunike, Askobo from Opozo. Please, my people, why the sudden change of INEC official Mr. Chidi Nwafọ from Abuja to Enugu? How are we sure that our votes won't be rigged? Gumi hasn't been arrested. I don't really know the mind of federal government over Gumi. If he is an Igbo man, he would have been arrested long ago. What is our fate in this country? Everybody must vote wisely this time. Only if our vote will be counted. Dalubinde last call from Okozo. Chike Okoye from Ogidi. Atiku Wabala needs aggrieved governors. Makinde demands Ayu's exit because of what they found in him. Over the months, PDP has been immersed in a major internal crisis after its presidential primary election that produced former Vice President Atiku Abubakar as its candidate. Governor Wike Nyesom of Rivers State, who came second behind Atiku in the primary, alleged foul play in the process and has insisted that the chairman of the party, Dr. Iyorchia Ayu, must step down for candidates from the south. I have done well, says Buhari. Mr. President should not be the one to predict whether he has done well or not. While his tenure is full of terrorism, kidnapping, banditry, trouble, and hardship. Dalivine Chike Okoye. Victor from Nkwere. Arresting Gumi is a very good move. That man is a green snake in a green grass. Okay? Dalivine. Comrade Victor Ogobi. Port Harcourt refinery to start by October, federal government. APC-led federal government is playing with the sensibility of educated and average Nigerians, and all these their political statements indicate that APC as a political party knows what they are doing, only to punish and bring poverty to average Nigerians. Just few months to end Buhari's 8 years of government, and now they are trying to deceive Nigerians on putting Port Harcourt refinery in order, which they were unable to do for the past 7.5 years. On Ray Omokri, on Reno Omokri's outburst regarding P2B as a paper politician is quite laughable, and he has shown Nigerians that APC-led federal government groups are having sleepless nights over the growing political profile of the Labour Party presidential candidate Mr. Peter and his wonderful and great acceptability by over 80% majority of Nigerians as Nigeria's next president come 2023 by the grace of God, with other Labour Party candidates, especially the senatorial candidates and other federal legislators with Labour Party flags who will be there to protect P2B as the next president when finally elected. Comrade Victor Ogebi Mbukoyi, Dalivine Comrade. Valentine Edene, President Buhari is saying he has done well. He has done well by sending army to southeast, or he has done well by going to Owerri, or he has done well with nepotism and tribalism. I wish to know when, how, and where did he do well? Valentine Edene from Bo Dalivine. Na SMS eji m akwụkwọ si n'aka Evangelist Eze Boniface from Nkpor. Mr. President, where is your certificate? This simply shows the level of his credibility and competence. Nigerian citizens, wake up and listen. Don't sell your votes and put regionalism by the side and vote wisely come 2023. All these angry, carnivorous politicians must be removed out of the system. Daalụ. Ejikwa m akwụkwọ si n'aka Engineer Ogbuewu Martin from Ebonyi State is that okay? Vote wisely if we need peace or Nigeria to work again. Yoruba Hausa. Nigeria, okay, compiles Nigeria since 1960 to 2022. They are in charge and complain. Complaining to who? Okay, Dalụ Engineer Ogbuewu. Ejikwa m akwụkwọ si n'aka Maazị Christian Ifondo from Onitsha. Yes, the former president of Ohaneze Ndigbo was the brain behind continuous killing in the southeast because he invited the Operation Python dance to okay. He invited Operation Python dance and he did not condemn their nefarious attitude towards our people. Ọ dị mma sir, amara m ma onwe evidence iji n'aka wee na-ekwu na the president of Ohaneze Ndigbo bụ onye nọ behind the killing. Mana daalụ nne m isonye anyị. Ejikwa m akwụkwọ sikwa n'aka Honorable Osakwe. The loggerhead in Police Service Commission had led to shortage of personnel, and those in service are being massacred on a daily basis. Lopsided appointments and appointing non-professionals into key positions has jeopardized all efforts to remedy this nation. How can protesters commit offense as their right is being trampled upon? How can a father feed his words with serpents and scorpions? This government in power does not regard people's plight. The death of Queen Elizabeth is a kind of liberation for many tormented nations. Dịka kọwara anyị ka o si wee bụrụ mana daalụ gị nne m sonyere anyị. Ifedelichukwu from Nkpor. Students blocking highway is unlawful according to federal government, but what do they want them to do? They pay their fees, rent, and nothing for it, and there's no sign of resumption date in sight. In fact, this government is a real disappointment to our youth. May God help us. Ọ dị mma, daalụ gị nne. Damian from Nkwele. Okay, oh my God, so what we use labor more use, okay? Okay, oh my God, so what we use labor more use, okay? Okay, say, but people will not understand. Just watch how they award one contract to two warriors in different view. Okay, Darwin Demian, Makananki, Golomisi, Ayamoro evidence, no Infopatakia, Darwin. Ejima, onye Derafia. All these people blowing a poetic sympathies over Dr. Ifeanyi attack have done so well but should ask themselves who is really behind the killing. Okay, Dalawino, Akwụkwọ ga-ezu ọkwa ezu. Egbunike Udobi from Achala. 2023 election. Excuse me, Dogara and Lawal, your mobilization is appreciated. Northern Christian, vote wisely. Daalụ Nụrịnụ, gịnị na-ezitela ozi mana WhatsApp anyị na SMS na Facebook anyị kelere unu. Ọ ga-adị echi niile mgbe anyị na unu ga-anọrịkwa n'oge newspaper headlines. Abụ m Divine
And I'm Martin.
ka ọ dị echi niile. Ndewo.